guys, welcome back to another fun DIY craft with Stacey. So this one, I want you to get the grandkids involved. They will absolutely love this. They'll have fun helping you with it. So today we're going to do your own DIY sun catchers. So these are super simple to make, inexpensive materials to do them. You will absolutely love them. So let's get started. So some of the things that you're going to need is you're going to need something called pony beads. Some of you may be thinking, what are pony beads, Stacey? All they are just clear beads. You go to somewhere like, I got mine at Walmart. You can also order them online. And I'm hoping you're going to be able to see them. I got a lot of light behind me. They're just clear translucent beads. I do recommend the translucent as opposed to the solid color ones because obviously, I mean, they're going to be a little bit thicker and you're not going to be able to see through them. So do your translucent beads. And I just got an assortment of colors just to kind of mix it up. So your next thing you'll need is you can do any kind of pan that you want to use. I do recommend not using your pans that you cook with. Just for the simple fact you are going to be melting plastic. You just don't want to take the chance of melting plastic in the pans that you cook with and then turning around and cooking with them. Just as a safety hazard, I would find some inexpensive pans at Dollar Tree. That's where I got mine at, were Dollar Tree. I just paid $1 for them and super easy. So I just did a 6-part cupcake pan. And then I just did a simple pie pan. Super easy. You could do, I haven't tried the larger baking sheets. You could always try a square baking sheet if you wanted to, or like a cake pan. You could do something like that if you want to do a crazy looking sun catcher. But you don't want these to be overly big because you want to be able to hang them out on your porch and things like that. So that is essentially all you need other than an oven or a grill. So what you want to do is you want to take your pony beads and I'm going to try not to tilt this. You just want to put them in your pan. So what you want to do is have just enough in there to where it covers the bottom. You don't want them double stacked on each other. Just a nice thin coat on the bottom. And you don't have to worry about... A side note on this, I did take the time when I made mine to adjust them where all the holes were sticking up. I don't feel like you're going to need to do that because when you get them in an oven or on a hot grill, they're going to all melt together, so it really doesn't matter. If you choose to do that, you can. It does take a little bit of extra time. It was very time consuming for me to do that, so my advice would be not to do that. So once you get them in your pan, so how you want to, oh, and then also you will need your translucent string. Sorry, I almost forgot about that. You gotta have a way to hang them. And you don't have to use translucent string. You can do whatever kind of string you want. I like the idea of sun catchers looking like they're floating when people hang them up. It's just, there's something about the ambiance of them. They're really cool looking to look like they're floating and they're not hanging by anything. So I really like translucent wire. It's really neat. So after you do your pony beads in there, you have 2 options to melt your beads. Your first option is to bake in an oven at 400 degrees for around 20 to 30 minutes. Whenever I found the recipe and how-to on this, it said 20. Mine took a little bit longer than 20 minutes. I also do recommend if you do the oven option, if you have a way to open windows or doors in your kitchen, please do so. I learned the hard way by not doing that with my first batch. So on my second batch, I did have my kitchen windows and my back door open, and it seemed to actually help after the second batch because the smell of the melting plastic can get really strong and it can hurt your sinuses. So kind of monitor it. It may take a little bit more than 20 minutes, but kind of just watch it. And then after that 20 minutes, if they're still not melted, maybe do 6 minutes and then maybe 5 more minutes. Maybe just do like 5 or 6 minute increments. I wouldn't do a lot that way. I mean, you don't obviously want to have a fire start in your oven. So just kind of watch it and see how long it takes to melt. Option 2 is a gas grill. I'm a little bit scared of gas grills and my husband was not home when I made these. So that's why I opted for the option of the oven just because I knew I could do that by myself. you can do a gas grill. So all you do is you turn on your gas grill, you'll just open your lid, set your pan on your grill, and it takes about 10 minutes. Now again, I did not do the gas grill option, so I don't know if the 10 minutes is accurate. Just, it's kind of like with the oven, just monitor it, and you may have to do it for a few more minutes. So just keep an eye on it, and while you're in the mood, throw some burgers on the grill while you're cooking them. So once they melt, all you want to do, I also recommend some kind of oven mitt or a grilling mitt. You don't ever want to pull a hot pan out of anything without something on your hands. So disclaimer there, please make sure you have an oven mitt or a grill mitt to pull these out of the oven or off of the grill. We don't want anyone to get burnt, so please make sure you also have those on hand. So after you pull them out, they are super quick to cool. I think mine cooled probably within 10 minutes or less. They were really fast. And mine, I noticed with mine that they weren't exactly perfect, but I don't care. You know, I mean, they're Suncatchers. They don't, that's what makes them unique, is the fact that they're not perfect and they do have imperfections to them. So once they are done, this is what they're going to look like. So I actually got lucky with this big one. I don't know if you guys can see it. I had my own hole that formed. So I actually don't have to poke a hole in this one to hang up. I'm really excited. This one did really well for me. I did mine blue. That's why you guys didn't see blue in the pony beads. My entire interior of my house and my back porch is decorated with blue accents. So I did blue because these are actually going out here on my back porch. And so I did the blue and the clear because I thought they would just be really pretty together. And I love them. I think they turned out great. And then I also did the little mini ones. So in order to get your hole, all you need to do is just take a drill with a very thin drill bit and drill a hole in it. Now another option that you can do, I didn't try this option, but you could also take some toothpicks and maybe work your way a hole with a toothpick while they're still hot. As soon as you pull them out of the oven, go on and stick your toothpick in it, and it might go on and make a hole, because then you'll be able to slide the toothpick right out once they cool. They slide right out of the pan. So as you can see, I didn't wash these pans. I used all of these pans to make mine. They came right out. I had no issues with them, and I did not have to wash the pans. They slid right out. I didn't put anything in the pans before, and they came right out of there. So, like I said, once you get done, just drill your holes, hang your string in them for as high as you want to hang them, put them on your back porch, and enjoy them. So I hope you guys enjoy this craft. Bring the grandkids along, the nieces, the nephews, get them involved. Let it be a family event, and enjoy making this DIY craft. So be sure you share your after pictures with us so we can share on our Facebook page. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and we will see you next time on DIY Crafts with Stacey.